Hi guys, and welcome to this week's AlakazamMagicUK live. Only one more week till Blackpool. We will be having a live on Tuesday because we'll be heading up on the Wednesday. So let's say a big warm welcome to our co-host on the live, Mr. Wayne Goodman.
Hello.
How are you?
How are we? Yeah,
I'm
very
good.
good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Are you all right?
So I was there 2 days ago.
You were.
You didn't know that, did you? I was hiding under the table. I was like that.
We were.
Yeah, very good.
We were in all weekend. Jenny was decorating the offices at AlakazamMagicUK, and they look great.
They look amazing.
They
look
really
so much
good.
better.
Yeah. And then we were filming on Sunday.
Yeah, we ducked out of the painting, didn't we? We were so busy.
We just hid in the studio.
That's it. We waited till we could stop hearing the noises. Like, I think it's safe to go back in now. No, we were busy. We got loads done. We got a Blackpool release done, and we got a couple other bits done as well. Didn't we? It was good.
Yeah, no, it was really good, really good. So just want to say a few hellos. We have got a special guest here with us today who we'll be introducing in a moment. But just want to say hello to Pete, Steve or Stephen, Simon Lavender. It's his first time on the AlakazamMagicUK Live. Welcome, Stephen.
Welcome.
Sandy's here, Cole's here, Neil's here. Tom's here, Roy's here, Walter's here, Darren's here. So hello everyone, Steve-O's here. Hello everyone and welcome to the AlakazamMagicUK Live. Now, I did ask a question last week. I don't know how many of you remembered, but the question was, what is your go-to impromptu effect? Okay, so if you've got one, just put it in the chat so we can have a look what everyone has chosen. Neil said, someone mentioned, I think it was Tom, are we all going to swamp the AlakazamMagicUK stand? And Neil put, it's always the first booth I go to. Looking forward to seeing you guys. It'll be great. I mean, I was interviewed by Craig last week, and I think the interview's going up either this week or next week about Blackpool releases and things like that. And I said during the interview, last year when I didn't go, I honestly didn't think I would miss it, you know, because for me, well, you know, Wayne, you were there last year, standing behind a dealer's booth for whatever it is, 8 hours a day, does your back in, my voice is gone by the end of it, your legs.
I had an injured foot.
Yeah.
So I was really feeling it.
But literally, the day that Wayne was setting up, he rung me and said, we're setting up. And the moment he sort of put the camera around, I could see the stand. I said to Wayne, God, I wish I was there. Because meeting everyone, seeing everyone, you know, is what it's all about. And how selfish of me to think about my own back pain.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. It's going to be good. So for those that don't know, as you come into the main dealers hall, AlakazamMagicUK is the first stall on the second aisle. So as you come down, it's right in front of you. You can see it right in front of you with the first stall. There's another aisle to the left. You have to kind of turn and then go down the first aisle, but you can just go straight across. And that's the top one of the second aisle. That's where we'll be. And who's on the stand this year? You'll be on it. Harry's on it.
So the core of the stand is the Nardi family. It's me, Harry, and Jenny. But we have got special guests jumping on and off the stand. We've got the amazing Wayne Goodman's going to be there occasionally.
Who?
The amazing Wayne Goodman. We have got the legend who is Ryland Petty. Apparently he's bringing along his dad.
His dad, yeah, I was going to say.
So Ryland's dad's going to be there. Right.
We've got to stop calling him his name. He's got to be called Ryland's dad.
So here's the thing. I don't think he's watching because Craig hasn't made a post or messaged us here. So if Craig is on our stand and any of you come up to it, just introduce yourself and say, hi, you must be Ryland's dad. All right, just do that.
I want to do that gag that happened to David Copperfield. Did you hear about that one time at a convention in America?
No.
And this girl, she was like a beautiful woman. She started going, "Oh my God, David, David, David!" And she runs over, and he's kind of like, "Oh, hello." And she just runs straight past him and jumps into the arms of David Williamson. And I want someone to go up to Craig and be like, oh my God, it's you. Can I get your autograph? Please, please, please. And then just go to Ryland like that. I think that'd be hilarious.
Right. So Neil said, Ryland's dad. Got it. Right. So we have to do that. But Craig's going to be on the stand. And as you may know, we've got a few new releases at Blackpool this year, one of them being this one there. Is that it?
Which is amazing.
I might, you haven't seen this, I might pass it to you, Wayne.
Oh, hold on. I have to get my special adapter.
Oh, plug it in then.
Hold on. It's just because I'm not connected to the shop.
Oh, yeah, no. Connect up properly. Yeah, that's it.
It's this way now. Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
There you go. Have a look at that.
Look at that.
It's pretty neat, isn't it? Don't show it.
I won't. Can I? Well, it's empty. So can I show? Can I show it
empty? It's empty.
Yeah. I'll cover up the password and stuff. But look at that. Look at that. It's stunning. I'm not going to give away the password. Yeah. The actual what it is in my hands. Yeah. I'm going to say I got it on Sunday, and I got home Sunday evening. I was shattered because I've been all over the country this weekend, literally. I had a little play with it Sunday night, and then Monday I was playing with it yesterday, and it's such a dream to play with and use, and I cannot wait for a gig to get in so I can take it out and actually work it. So the routines for it are amazing. Yeah, very, very cool. This is the one that you want to get. Boom.
And there's only, I think, the actual official release for these is the end of February. And I believe we've only got 40 at Blackpool.
Wow.
40 units. And it is great. I've got a go-to routine that I've created for it, which sort of encompasses some nice visual bits. It's a fun, fast-paced routine with a lot of magic happening.
And very easy to do.
Very easy to do. Yeah, so come and check that out. Also, a pre-release. So we've got a few pre-releases at Blackpool. One of the others that I want to mention is my Knock 'em Dead, the 25th anniversary edition. Now,
I've got that here. Dead,
there's a few people talking about it at the moment because I did have them, or I had a few of them, at Andy and Preston's Day, the London Magic Convention. And we sold out there. We've got a few more in for Blackpool. Now, the official release for that is not until the end of March or April. So if you come up to the stand quick, because we ain't got a lot, but if you come up to the stand quick, you might be able to pick one up. You'll be doing it 2 months before everyone else. And I tell you what, if you don't know the method to knock 'em dead, it will blow you away.
It's killer. When you first showed it to me in the shop, I hadn't got a clue. It's so fair, and you're seeing everything. I hadn't got a clue. It flew right past. It's great.
So really, guys, make sure you come over to the stand. Who's got their phone on? Is that me?
Not me.
It might be me.
Yeah,
is it Noel?
It was you.
Oh, it might be me.
Kind of giving away who the special guest is there, Pete.
I'm not saying anything. Right. So I tell you what, also this Saturday, we've got an academy with the fantastic Chris Congreve. So let's take a look at that, and then we will be back with our special guest. I'm going to play video roulette because I ain't got a clue which one it is. Fingers
just press that one.
This one. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hi guys, Chris Congreve here. I'm really excited to be coming back to the ALAKAZAM Academy in January. You're going to see some of the things that I've been working on for the last 12 months. There's card routines, there's mentalism routines using coins, and my personal favourite, there's a really cool diary effect that uses a regular pack of cards and an ungimmick diary. You can just fill it in yourself. Instant reset. So but there's some ungaffed stuff in there using cards. There's stuff using gimmick cards. If you've enjoyed my previous academies, you're really going to love this. I think some really cool stuff in there. So can't wait to see you in January. And yeah, AlakazamMagicUK Academy, be there or don't.
Right, Chris did actually say January, but it's February. It's happening this Saturday and it's at 4 p.m. If you haven't got your tickets yet, go grab one now. They're still on the site. And I think they're still at a special price. So go grab them.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, cool. So
which is half price.
It is half price, like $12.50 or something.
£12.49.
$12.49. You'll be able to join us for a couple of hours of magic learning.
That's like £1 or £1.50 a trick.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. Really looking forward to it. And it's the first time we've done an academy on a Saturday, and who knows, if everyone enjoys it, we might do more.
Yeah, cool.
As long as Arsenal's not playing.
Why?
Well, because Harry will say no, I can't do it. He never misses a match, that boy. Right, so let's introduce our special guest. It is the one and only Mr. Noel Qualter.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Noel. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good, yeah.
Good. So Noel, you've got a new effect coming out, which we're going to speak about in a moment. Or it's out.
It's out.
It's out.
Last week, yeah.
And it's an app, and you just blew us away in the shop. So much so that Andy and Harry both bought it on the spot.
It's true. Yeah, it's an app, which is a new sort of thing for me. Obviously, I like sort of techie digital magic, but me and the genius that is Mark Kirstein have made an app. I mean, he's made the app clearly, because if I was responsible, it'd have sticky back plastic and blue tack to try and make the app. But Mark has done an amazing job and done thousands of hours of coding. And it started with an idea of mine years ago that was in my lecture that was a built-in possible location and a clever ruse you could use to be able to do it on your own phone. Now Mark has done the impossible, and you can take a photograph and apparently take a photograph of the banknote that's on the table, and it will appear on the spectator's phone, and that bill can then vanish and reappear somewhere amazing. It could be Bill in Lemon. It's the world's easiest Bill in Lemon. So on the app, there's a couple of hours of video instruction, elite sleight of hand from myself and Mark, looking at each other slightly uncomfortably, thinking who's going to do the sleight of hand between the two of us. But there is lots of teaching on there. There's sleight of hand versions, there's no sleight of hand versions, there's gimmick versions. There's also tons of other routines. So it isn't all just a banknote trick. You can do it with money, you can do playing card routines, stack deck tricks, there's a Pegasus page routine, so tons of stuff on the App Store.
So let me just explain, for those of you that want to know what the actual effect is that Noel performed to us in the shop. So he borrowed a £20 note.
Yeah.
Genuinely, this was straight out the till. £20 note, he put it down, he took a photo of it on my phone and then put my phone down. He then took the £20 note, folded it up, vanished the £20 note in your favourite method.
Yeah.
And then he reproduced the £20 note. In my case, it was under the close-up map, but it could be absolutely anywhere.
Yeah.
Then I picked up my phone, looked in my photo album at the picture of the banknote he took a photograph of, and the serial numbers match.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. So you imagine that for like a Bill in Lemon, you can borrow a £20 note, take a photograph on their phone, and once you've taken that photograph, you don't touch their phone ever again. Now, genuinely, the £20 note that you took the photo of, you pick up. There's no switching of that note.
Yep.
You then vanish it in whatever way you want. Cut open a lemon. There's a £20 note inside. They take that note out. You don't have to switch it or anything. They take it out, and the serial number will match the note that was just on the table.
Yeah. No, exactly. You could do it. Also, one of the things, me and Mark actually recorded a video last night adding some further thoughts and instructions, but one of the really nice ways, if you guys are doing a show for, Bill in Lemon is a trick that you can do for a small group of people, but you can also do it for a larger group of people. Let's say, for example, you're doing it for a large group of people. You take a photograph in a stage show, take a photograph with a spectator's phone, and say, great, can you go on Twitter or Instagram or any of those things and share this photograph and say, I'm in, Noel's Amazing Magic Show at the O2 in front of 20,000 people, or it could be 10 people in your local pub, but you share that to the people that are in the audience. So I want you all go on there, click on like, find that photograph, and at the end we've got something amazing, and then that banknote vanishes, and at the end you take another photograph of the banknote when it's rediscovered in its amazing location. Let's say it's Bill and Lemon, they're holding it, and you get them to tweet that photograph as well. Then everybody in that audience has got the same story, which is, I've just watched this amazing magic trick, and we all know that is the same serial number, it's the same bill, we can see it across the, from the beginning to the end. So no, it's a nice little way of doing it, but there's tons of instructions on the whole thing, and yeah, there's there's easy ways to do things, there's slightly more difficult or sleight of hand versions, and there's mechanical versions. So lots of different ways to do it.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's called ISO. I forgot that bit. It's called ISO. It's on the App Store. Yeah. ISO.
I was about to say what he called.
Yeah,
yeah.
The thing is, if you can't do sleight of hand, you could just use a himba. You could literally borrow a note, say we're going to place it in here for safekeeping. In fact, you hold on to the wallet, so you know I can't get anywhere near it. Do your magic, open the wallet, it's vanished from within the wallet they're holding, and then it appears the other side of the room where you haven't been anywhere near.
I mean, a great way that Mark Elson gave me a great suggestion, and it was, so you can say, I think it was Mark, I'm going to say it was Mark, it'll cost you a couple of quid, but it's a really great, easy way of doing it. And you say, have you heard about this great system where you can get your money back? I said, I promise you'll get your money back. And you're in a pub or a bit of cafe, so give me a tenner. Say, let's take a photograph. I want you to know this is your banknote. So you take a photograph of it on the spectator's phone, and then you say, take that tenner, go up to the bar and buy us both a drink. And come back and say, I told you to get your money back. Look underneath the table, or could be anywhere, look underneath the table, there's a folded up banknote underneath the chair leg. And they unfold it and say, but is it just any banknote? You've literally just, that banknote's just disappeared, you've spent it a few minutes ago. Have a look, you got your 10 quid back, and you can unfold it. That method will cost you a couple of quid, but zero sleight of hand. There's lots of other ways to do it that involve no sleight of hand at all.
Yeah, it's a nice... The effect is nice, the method is genius, like really genius. When you showed me earlier, it's brilliant. I mean, Mark Kirsten's one clever cookie.
He's so good at this stuff. Honestly, he's a brilliant magician. Obviously, let's hope he never sees this part, because I never want him to hear quite how smart he is, because he could become all powerful and control us all. But he's a brilliant magician and a brilliant sort of app developer. And to combine those two things is a very special thing.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So that's called ISO.
Yeah, ISO. Yeah, if you search on the App Store for ISO Magic Trick, you'll find it.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Noel. So, Noel, also, you are a veteran, really, of Blackpool.
I am.
You have been going for many years.
I have.
So, top 5 things. I'm going to put you on the spot now. What should you do? Not top 5 things. What should you do? If this was your first time at Blackpool, how do you make the most of it?
Okay. So I would say, in advance, look at the schedule. Right, and I think you need to put things, because the truth is, there's tons of stuff. be aware that everything you watch, and there's some amazing things to watch, everything you watch will make you more tired, more fatigued. You can't, the right answer isn't go and see nothing, but you pick your things, you go, these are my locked in, I will not miss, these are immovable things. And circle those and say, I guarantee I will watch those. And then you can have your middle sort of tier of things, and then things that you're not quite as keen. If you go and watch everything, I guarantee you'll be shattered by 6, 7 o'clock at night. You'll just want your bed. There's so many things, but my hot advice would be, don't watch everything. I know that sounds crazy, but if you know that kids magic isn't your bag, don't go watching the kids show. Don't go, just watch things that you know that you've got an interest in, or that you're prepared to take a slight risk on, maybe if you don't know the performer. But if you watch everything, you'll be in your bed by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, because you'll be shattered.
Yeah.
And the truth is, the real magic of Blackpool happens after hours, and people sessioning and showing each other tricks late into the night. So be prepared for a long day. There's a thing called vitamins, which I didn't know much about, but apparently take vitamins, drink water, and yeah, maybe just have a little bit of a lie-in in the morning, so you're ready for the whole day.
Yeah, no, that's really good advice. I mean, that's basically what I say to people as well. And there is an app.
Yeah.
Now, there's the app, so you should go through and choose the ones. And Noel's absolutely right, because there'll be a lot going on that probably won't interest you, but pick the ones that are your definites, that you really want to see, because there is so much going on that you can miss things, So study the schedule and go, okay, I've got to see Noel Qualter or whoever. Obviously, you need to leave enough time to watch a lecture in between visiting the AlakazamMagicUK stand. So, you can come and hang out with the AlakazamMagicUK fam, who will be meeting.
Can I just quickly show this, Pete? This is Noel's. That's Noel's app.
Yes, that's
what it looks like.
Thanks, Wayne.
That's what it looks like. There's a little logo there for you. I'm gonna go that way. Oh, where am I going?
There we go.
There we go. Sorry. There we go. So that's the app. ISO. If you go onto the App Store, that's what it looks like. There we go. And that's the Blackpool app. So that's the Blackpool app,
right.
And it details.
I haven't even downloaded that yet. I'm going to give it a go. What's it called? The Blackpool app?
It's called BMC 2023.
Right, I'm going to have a quick look. BMC 2023. And I think, once again, it's our good friend Mark Waddington that looks after the Blackpool Magic Club Facebook page. There's loads of information on there as well. So I have got another trailer to play. So we'll drop that, and then you've got a live performance for us, Wayne.
I have. I was just going to quickly add, because I've got a feeling we're going to forget it otherwise. But just we're talking about Blackpool. If anybody wants to order something for us to bring to Blackpool, we can do that. So if you want to make an order, you can pay for it, put it as a store pickup, and in the comments section, leave a message saying please bring to Blackpool, but also take the order number and drop an email to sales@alakazam.co.uk with the order number with a reference please bring to Blackpool. But that will end on Friday. We can only do that until Friday this week to guarantee that we can bring the stuff up to Blackpool next week.
A lot of the stuff some of the stuff will be ordered in. Our orders go out on a Friday, come in on a Monday. So if you want stuff that's not Alakazam branded, bought to Blackpool, then like Wayne said, please order it by about 6 p.m. on Friday, 7 p.m. at the latest. That means if there's anything that's out of stock, we should be able to have it in for Monday, which means we can bring it up for you. So yeah, that was good. Right. So
then I'm going to do a performance after the break, after the advert.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Should we have a look?
Oh, okay. Just press it anyway.
I'm going to press it. I don't care. Here we go.
What about if it's white?
Hi everybody, it's John here, and I've got Emma here today who works with AlakazamMagicUK. Nice to meet you today, Emma.
Nice to meet you.
And we're going to have some fun with a deck of cards. Do you play cards?
Ish.
Okie dokie. All I want you to do is mix those cards any way you like. You can do one of those Las Vegas shuffles, you can shuffle in your hands. I just want you to do what you feel comfortable with. And then when you're happy with that, I want you to turn the pack face up and then put it on the table, please. That's lovely. And I want you to cut the pack into 2 halves. Now, I love football, Emma, and the commentator often says, oh, that was a game of 2 halves, you know, Liverpool on top the first half, Manchester United the second half, yeah? And let's make this even more interesting. I want you to cut another packet just there. Because 3's a magic number, and why don't you make one last packet by cutting there? And see how you've cut to a wide range of cards here. Some black, some red, some mid-value. Aces can be low or high, 1 or 11, yeah? Gamblers, though, they play poker, and they have a game called, after a game of poker, they're called Cut the High card. And they just throw money in just for the fun of it. So 10's quite high, so just cut off a packet towards you just there and see if you can beat 10. Ah, it's a 7. Put that packet back on there, please. That packet on there, please. That's lovely, Emma. You've done this before. Cut that packet, see if you can beat a 9. Ah, 2, but it's random, yeah? And you shuffled, you cut, you did everything. Why don't you cut that packet? Try and beat 7. You didn't, but no problem. It wasn't easy, it was in the middle. Aces are 1, so I've got every faith in you now, Emma. Cut off a packet. Ah, you beat it that time. So I think it was 2 out of 4, so that ain't bad. And put them on there. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, Emma, when you shuffle a pack of cards, there are mathematicians, statisticians, easy for me to say, geeks, if you like, number crunchers, who will say you can shuffle a pack of cards, but you'll never shuffle it into that order again as long as you live, which is kind of like weird, you know. But let me ask you a question. Would you say those cards are well mixed?
Yes.
Pretty well mixed, yeah. Let me ask you a question about the colours. Remember, you shuffled. Would you say there's more red cards or black cards there?
Black.
Okie dokie. Let's flip that question on its head. Would you say there's more black than red there?
No.
Which one?
More red.
Okie dokie. They make it tough for you now. Would you say there's more odds?
Yeah.
Or evens there? Have a guess.
Odds.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And what we'll do is just gather these up. And remember, you shuffled, yeah? Put your hand on top of the pack so I can't touch the cards, I can't do anything. You see, I made a prediction before I came here today while I was on the train. Got bored, so I took a card from another deck, a blue back deck. And that card is a 10 of diamonds, yeah? Quite a good card, right?
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, everyone, Emma shuffled the cards thoroughly. Emma cut the cards, randomised the cards. She'll never repeat that order, as I said, as long as you live. Do you like surprises? Lift up your hand, turn over that top card, and show everybody what you got. And there is a 10 of diamonds, a perfect match.
So that is John Carey's take on the trick that cannot be explained, and it's called Who Says. It's a download, and do you know what? It is so easy to do. John actually teaches me how to do it in the process of that video, and I perform it on him by the end of it. Yeah, it's great. Really, really good.
Very, very lovely. Nice way of getting somebody really involved in what's going on if you've got a group of people. That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good, and it's any borrowed shuffle deck. So you can literally, if you're talking about impromptu stuff with a deck of cards, you could do this anytime, any place with any deck. Really, really good. Really good. So, Wayne, you've got a little performance for us.
Oh, I have. I've got to get ready now. Here we go. Let me just stretch. Hold on. Yeah, right, I'm ready. All
okay,
good.
I'm going to bring you up full screen then, but you'll be able to hear me and Noel.
Hello, hello, hello. Shall I do it on Noel?
Yeah. Why not?
So I'm going to tilt this camera down so you can see the tabletop, and we're going to do a. Just move the gimmicks out of the way. Let me get rid of them. They're not for the trick. Let me and there we go. No, I want to do something for you. I'm going to break the second rule of magic. Do you know the second rule of magic?
Probably, yeah.
Well, the first rule is you never tell anybody how the trick is done.
Right.
The second rule is you never repeat a trick. So I'm going to break that one. I'm going to do the same trick for you 3 times. But each time I do it, I'm going to tweak it a little tiny bit, just slightly, so it's more difficult for me, but hopefully more impressive for you. Okay?
All right, deal.
Now, to begin with, if you were here, I'd get you to shuffle these cards. They can be completely randomly shuffled. And I'm just going to ask, I'm going to spread them out. This is a full deck. So could you just name any card to be your card?
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. I'm just going to find that. There it is. Okay, the 3 of hearts. And Oh, I've got a Sharpie here. Here we go. So I will write Noel. There we go. Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
There we go. And I'm going to give these a shuffle. And I'm actually going to take out 2 cards. And because you chose a red card, I'm going to take out 2 black jacks. If you'd chosen a black card, I would have gone for the red jacks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same trick 3 times, but I want you to watch this really carefully because each time I do it, it's going to get more impressive, okay? Yeah. So the first time I do it, the card goes into the pack. I give the cards a few little cuts and a little riffle. And I'm going to take these 2 jacks. So what have we got here? We've got the jack of clubs and the jack of spades. And when I click my fingers, 1 card jumps between them, just like so. And if I get you to turn that over, or I'll have to do it for you, you'll see it is your card, just like that. Right. Now, sit back down. It's not time for the standing up just yet. But I did say it was going to get more impressive, so we're going to do it again, okay? So I'm going to take the card here, and I'm just going to give it a little flick, just gone like that. The card vanishes, just like so. Now, this time it is more difficult because this time the jacks are over here, away from the rest of the pack, which means if I want to make your card appear between them with my hand empty, I can show you that there's 1 card over here, and that will be your card. We're going to check that out in a second. I'm going to put the rest of the pack here, and I'm not going to move it. I want it to stay there. But let's have a look here first of all. We've got the jack of clubs. Hold on. We've got the jack of clubs. We've got your signed card, and we've got the jack of spades. But watch this. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and it's back over here already. As I take it out, and right there is your card with nothing else here. The card has gone from over here. It really is your card. There we go. Ta-da! And that is the early sandwich.
But it's a shame no one can learn it.
Well, you said that, but it just hit the website yesterday.
Never.
It's available. No. And not only can they learn it, not only do they get excellent video tutorial teaching them every single move and nuance, not only all that, it's also an instant download, which means if they buy it, it's in their account straight away. They haven't even got to wait for the postman. They haven't got picking up at Blackpool. Get it today. You could be doing it at Blackpool.
Wow. Modern technology, eh?
Wait, what's that like?
And you don't have to like. No, we're giving it away. We're giving it away. It's less than 10.
No,
that's a mistake.
And you don't have to
Peter,
write.
check that.
You don't have to write Noel
that's
on
ridiculous.
it either. You don't have to write Noel on it either. You can write any name you want. It's amazing. They can write their name on it.
And what's it called?
It's called the Early Sandwich, and it's on the website right now. It's an instant download, and it uses any deck of cards, and it's one of those. It brings us on to last week's question, which is about impromptu tricks. Yeah. This is one that I do all the time in my set, but it's also a good trick to do impromptu. When show me a trick. Oh, I'll show you this. It's really visual. It really packs a punch. It builds as it goes, so each phase gets better and better and better until the end. And it's from the creative genius that is Mr. Peter Nardi.
Oh.
Boom. Yeah, no.
Doesn't remember creating it or showing it.
So the story is, years ago I had another routine. I can't remember what the routine was, and it was lacking this bit. And I said to Peter, I want to do something with this middle card. And he went, well, why don't you do this? And he showed me that. I was like, that is genius. And then I stopped doing that routine, but kept on using the sandwich part. And I use it literally all the time. And then Craig asked me for my 5x5 if I would do a few tricks. And I said, well, I need to ask Peter because it's his trick. I don't really want to. So I phoned him up and he went, I don't remember it. Yeah, do it. But then we've been inundated with people who want to learn it, and now it's available as a download. So go onto the website, Earl of Sandwich, and you too can be this cool.
So I'm just having a little scan here. I'm just trying to find. There's a few people put impromptu effects. Let me have a little look-see. Right, so if we're talking about impromptu but using a deck of cards, we have got...
Sorry, Peter, 1 second. I don't think your microphone's on.
You're right, it's not. So if we're talking impromptu but also using a deck of cards, we've got Card Under Box by the amazing Daniel Shard. Daniel said he performs Card Under Box as like a go-to. David Hand said an oil and water routine. Richard Fox said anything with a thumb tip. Rich Reddish said tequila hustler, which is a great impromptu one.
I like 2-card Monty, you know, in the hand with the old did I switch it or didn't I switch it presentation. That's always a good one to do.
Which one?
Is it 2-card Monty?
Be honest, what is it is the name of the trick, because that's the...
Yeah.
Since the internet idiots decided to call it 2-card Monty, be honest, what is it from the Eddie Fector book? Is the Blaine trick?
Yeah.
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 That's
What's it
that's
called?
a great one.
It's a great trick, brilliant trick. I love it too.
That's one of the best. So I'm looking at here. I think that was it. So guys, let us know if there's anything that you, or not anything, what is your go-to effect? If you were handed a deck of cards or if you were out and about, what is something that you've always got on you or you could perform in a totally impromptu situation? But I will take, if it's something that you carry with you all the time religiously, what is that trick? And let us know here in the chat. So we've got another trailer actually, and this is for another one of your releases. So there was a couple of releases of yours that went up on the site yesterday, Wayne. We had
Pub Crawl.
Pub Crawl. And we had the Time Traveller. So this is a full performance of Time Traveller, I believe?
I believe it is, yes. Yes, with a good friend of mine. We did it over lockdown. We filmed it. So you're going to see exactly what... I mean, even though it's best done in person, this is a good performance to show you exactly what it is.
And are the props they received the same or different? Because the cards you're showing here in the video, I think, are written on.
I'll tell you what, why don't we watch the video, and then when you come back, I've got a copy of it here. Yep. I'll show you, because I also use a wallet in that, and that doesn't come with it. So I'll show you what you do get when you come back from the video, and I can get it all set up and ready.
All right, let's take a look at this.
I'll press it. Okay, thank you, Oliver, for joining me again. And I've got a trick to show. I'm going to tilt the screen forward again because I'd like you to be able to see what's going on here. And I've got my Time Traveller's wallet. Have you ever time travelled?
Not lately, no.
Not lately, okay. Inside here are the things I take with me when I'm time travelling. I have the wallet, I have some cards, and I have a picture. Now, this picture has on it a number of items that I carry on me a lot in my everyday life. So there's a pack of cards, there's a Sharpie, there's a lighter, there's a mobile phone, and a coin. And they're the items that I use all the time. I'm going to place these here for a second, and I'm going to show you this. Now, these are the playing cards. And on here, I've got the same 5 items. So there's a phone, a pen, a card, lighter, and a coin. Now, normally I would give this to somebody to hold on to, but we're just going to leave it here for now. I'm going to take these cards, I'm going to mix them up. Okay, we're going to give them a good shuffle and a good, really mix them up like so. And as I go through, I would like you to just say stop. And when you say stop, I'm going to show you the bottom card so that you can see what is written on the cards. Okay, so and I won't look, I'll look away while you do that. So just say stop whenever you like for me. I'm not going to look.
Stop.
I've partly pulled that one out. Do you want me to push it back in or take it all the way out?
Take it all the way out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to look away again, and I'm going to show you the bottom card. Please don't say what it is, and just remember what the card says. Okay, can you read that?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. And
is it upside down? Is it the right way up?
The right way up, but I can see it.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to take it away. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to come back. Okay, so you know what the object is now that I'm going to try and get from the picture, because I'm going to go back in time, and I'm going to go back in time, and I'm back. I just went back in time and I'm back. I went back to when that photograph was taken, and I removed one item. What was the item that you chose? What was the item on the bottom of the cards?
A coin.
The coin. And if I open my hand, I have a coin.
Amazing. Yeah.
But to prove I really went back in time, the coin is now missing from the picture. The coin has gone completely from the picture, proving I took the coin at the time it was taken. And that is how I became a time traveler. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wayne Goodman.
It's really crazy seeing the wall without the stars there.
So
what they get.
You up full screen. Do your sales pitch.
Oh, here we go. My big fat head on the screen. Hello, everyone. So what you're going to receive is a wallet like this. It might be a different coloured wallet, but this is just a storage thing, so it doesn't matter. So you're going to receive a plastic wallet, and inside here you are going to get. Here we go. First of all, you're going to get all the photographs that you need to do the trick. So you get and that's all explained. You're going to receive a specially gimmicked double-sided wallet, and you're going to receive a little packet which has got the instruction card and also the playing cards. Now I've got an open one here. The playing cards look like this. So now they've got the Time Traveller logo on the back and on the face of them in big in big letters, and everyone's a different colour, really big and bold.
They look great.
Yeah, I do like them. I was really proud of these when they came out. I really think they look lovely. So now it's a lot easier. It's not handwritten, so you're going to get specially printed playing cards, which will come here. There'll be the instruction card, the wallet, and the so you don't have to fold this either, and you receive all the photographs as well. And then you'll also receive, I think it's about a half-an-hour video of me explaining the routine, how to do it, how to set it all up, and how to perform it.
So a question, is the trick self-working? It's not self-working, but it's not difficult. Any beginner could learn it in minutes. I think
on the instructions I teach a couple of ways of having the card selected. One of them requires it's a bit of a move, not really, but you'll pick it up in 2 minutes. The other one is self-working and you'll get it straight away. Everything else, with the photographs, there's one little thing you have to do, but by and large, yeah, I mean, it's not difficult at all. If you 20 minutes learning it and you'll have it down, solid, you'll be able to do it straight away.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So we do actually have Time Traveller in stock at AlakazamMagicUK right now. So if you want one, go grab one. And the other one, I don't know if you want to talk about it for a bit. Pub crawl.
Pub crawl. All right, I think I've got one here. Hold on. Yeah, put me back on big screen while I'm trying to find it. That's what I need to do. Let me go here. Hold on. I did have one here, but it's not here right now. Pub crawl is I use it close up, to be fair. It's a really, really cool little trick. I use it close up and in parlour. It's my now go-to trick when I'm performing at weddings. If I need to fill 10 minutes, if there's a delay or something, and I've got to do something for the whole room, I'll do pub crawl because it's instantly ready to go. What you receive, actually, I have got. So this is the packaging for it. This is pub crawl. I will open this one. Bear with me 1 second. Take that off there. So what you receive inside here, another explanation card. I'll leave that sticking in there, and you're going to receive 4 custom printed beer mats. And each of these, there is a full performance on the trailer. Each of these has a menu on it, and it's the old Matrix effect. You're just going to have them choose a beer from one, a cocktail from another, a spirit from another, and a shot from another. And they can mix up, and they can. So let's say they go for the beer from this one. They write down the price. They check them. None of the prices are repeated on any of the drinks. So the beers in this pub are £4.30. None of the other drinks, spirits, cocktails, shots, anything on any of them are £4.30. They're all independent price. So they choose the beers for this one. Then they can mix these up again. And then they can choose this one for the cocktails, and then they can mix these up again and choose which one they want to have the spirits in and which one they're going to have the shots in. And you can incorporate multiple people with it, and at the end of it, you know exactly how much, you predicted beforehand exactly how much the round of drinks has cost, each drink has cost. And you can say, oh, the total is this amount, and you can have that amount of money in an envelope. You can have a written prediction. You could text it to the person, one of the people in the audience. You could have a big sign. We could do whatever you want. The possibilities are endless for the reveal, however you want to do it, and that will enable it. But like I say, it's instantly reset. It fits in your pocket. It takes up no space, and it's good to go whenever you need it. So I do this on close up, especially at weddings or functions and business functions. We've got a lot of people around the table. It's really good for that. But I also use it parlour and stage as well. And that's pub crawl. Very proud of that one. I do like that one. I'm going to sit down.
Great trick.
That's how
great
much
trick. Great method, and very, very simple to do.
And very commercial. Really works.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, firstly, or not firstly, because we're near enough at the end, but I want to say thank you to everyone that's liked our Facebook page. Look at that, 82,040. So, 1 week we're going to have to make, I'm going to do that, I'm going to make a note of that number so next week I see it. Because every week we think, oh, it's gone up a bit, but we never know how much. So have a look at that, see how much we can jump up.
Yeah, it'd be good to actually do a comparison for next week.
Yeah.
It'd be lovely to come in next week and see that at 85.
Wow. That would be good. And we've got our new
counter
over there.
Sorry, say it again.
We've got our new counter sitting over there, waiting to be put up for when and if we hit that 100k. And we got to hit that 100k, because otherwise I've got a new counter sitting over there. That's going to be sitting over there for months to come. So
I think 85 will very quickly lead to 90, and then once we get to 90, we're only a footstep away from the 100. I think that's yeah. But the only way we can get there is by people liking and sharing. So to people who haven't been on here before, if you're new here, make sure you go to the Alakazam page, like and share it, and the YouTube. Go on there, like and share it, and build up the numbers, and then more people can see it and enjoy it and be part of the community, be part of the Alakazam.
Indeed. And I want to say a big thank you as well to everyone that's been watching the deep dives and messaging me about them. I'm really enjoying doing them. Obviously, Noel was our second guest or first? Yeah, second guest. And I'm really enjoying doing them because it gives me a chance to delve into the minds of the creators. And as a creator, we like knowing how other creators think. What was it that gave them the idea and so on. So for me, it's great having people like Noel on there, Joel Dickinson. Last week was Craig Petty talking about ED Seats and his creative process. Next weekend, I can't remember who I've got next weekend, but there's some good ones coming up. Some very good ones coming up. Darren Baines said, "Loving the Fall" by Noel Qualter.
Thank you.
It's a great.
Going to say how lovely it is. Going to say how lovely it is to have Darren make a comment that doesn't reference poison.
He's already referenced poison earlier on.
Oh, has he? Yes, he mentioned it already.
Yeah. Our good friend Chris James said, "Loving the deep dives, a different kind of review show, so great." So thank you everyone that watches it. I really enjoy doing them. And there was a good comment up there by Tom, and I'm not sure if this is something you discuss in the tutorial, because it is something we discussed about having like your prediction being the change from £20 in an envelope.
Yeah, I thought that would come up. Yeah, that's a really good way of doing it. Yeah, you say, oh, I went out with 20 quid, and this is all the change I've got left in my pocket. And when they count it out, when you add it up, it's the change left over from the amount from all the drinks, which is a really nice way of doing it. It takes it in an unexpected twist of, rather than opening it up and having the amount that you need for the drinks, opening it up and it's the change. Which, not quite enough for a bus fare home. Yeah.
No, it's a great trick. Great trick. So they're in stock as well. So if anyone's interested in pub crawl or time traveller, they're in stock now, and you can download the Earl of Sandwich today as well. So I've got one more trailer to play. This is an event that's actually due for release on Monday. We are taking pre-orders for it, and it's selling really, really well. So let's take a look at this.
Look at these reactions. Now think about this, you didn't write it down, you didn't tell anyone, you could have literally thought of anything. You thought of one thing and one thing only. You're thinking of mature cheddar cheese. You keep your Scotch pancakes. It's garlic bread. There you go. Boom.
ED seat is the definition of pack small, plays big. This is exactly what happens. The spectator thinks of any item from a couple of receipts that you keep in your wallet. And with no fishing or memory work, you know exactly what item they are thinking of. It is that clean, it is that direct, it is that powerful.
You're going to take the receipts and you're going to pick one of them. I'm going to look away. If you want to check them all out, you can see that they're all different. They are genuine receipts. I'm going to look away. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I bought on that shopping trip. What I want you to do is pick one of those things. Anyone. It's totally up to you. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone. Don't write it down. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, you can change it for a different one, but you're happy with that one. I'm happy with that one. Cool. If it's on a receipt, put it here. Now think about this, you didn't write it down, you didn't tell anyone, you could have literally thought of anything. You thought of one thing and one thing only. You're thinking of mature cheddar cheese. You're thinking of is garlic bread. There you go. Boom.
And they go on the Taurus looking perfect. So now you're seemingly nailing star signs.
The receipts are designed to look identical to real receipts from real stores. There's US and UK versions available, both made from Tyvek, which means they feel like receipts, but they can't be torn and they will last for years and years.
It's probably where you keep your Scotch pancakes.
I simply just keep these in my pocket and have the ability to perform this effect that gets amazing reactions anywhere, anytime.
Where you keep your Scotch pancakes.
30 items. 5 receipts.
How about that?
You always know. This is Craig Petty's EDC.
If you know Josh, I could have said mature.
Yeah, you do very well.
So that is ED Seats, and that's coming out. I think the release date is Monday. And Darren Bain said, "Is that a new trick by Ryland's dad?" Yes, it
Good
is.
lad.
Actually, Noel,
Yes.
have you ever done the bear pit?
I have, yes.
And because you know Ryland's doing it
Wow.
this year. I mean, it sounds. The bear pit sounds like it's going to be quite aggressive. It's not, is it?
No, it's not at all. It is. It's hard work. It's it's a quick run round. Probably do 10, 12 shows in an hour and a half. Quickly banging round doing that at Blackpool, and all the people are very nice. But unfortunately, magicians are very nice, but they are they're not the most expressive people. So it's, I mean, inside they're smiling, but it doesn't actually reach the outside. So so yeah, you can get a good vibe of what it's like practicing at home in front of the sofa. It's very hard to get anything out of them, but I have done it before, nice as they were.
And you've lectured at Blackpool.
I did it last year. Yeah, it was a nice little bucket list moment, and yeah, it was amazing. You know, there's just huge amounts of people. Even, you know, in the past they used to have sort of daft things like ladies sort of events where it was. I mean, it's a long time ago, but really daft things. Even those would have hundreds of people. Even if you had something genuinely that was terrible, which is not going to happen at Blackpool, it'll still have 500 people at it.
Yeah.
There's such a massive humanity at Blackpool that everywhere there's people say, yeah, no, to be able to do a lecture there was an amazing moment, and just an exciting place to be. There's so much energy to be there. If you've never been there before, in a way I'm envious, because the other thing I would say, another hot tip, if you've got a real job and you're not a magician with who's his own boss, if you've got a real job, take the Monday off. Probably argue, take at least a Monday or Tuesday off. You will be wrecked. Bare minimum, you'll be absolutely shattered, but most likely you'll have a cold.
Yeah.
Let's hope you won't have anything more than a cold, but hopefully that's all behind us. But you will definitely, it will be so tired, and probably have a bit of a sort of Blackpool sort of nastiness. You'll be shattered, and maybe want to take a couple of days off.
Yeah. No, I get that. And I will say it actually brings back memories when you say about the ladies' afternoon, because when me and Jenny first started doing Blackpool, they used to come round with the brochure of events, and it was Thursday afternoon, the history of hat pins.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to think of, that kind of madness.
It was, and it was like they would literally get someone in to look after the magicians' wives, wasn't it, at the convention? And it was like a talk, and they had all sorts of things, like, novelty animals you can knit.
Yeah, it's absolute madness. Things that weirdly now would be huge on sort of crafting, sort of TikTok and things like that. People would might like it more. You just have to remove the word ladies from it. That's the main issue.
But no, I mean, Blackpool, and you're right. Anyone that's going for the first time, what an experience! I still remember my first time at Blackpool, and it's like nowhere you've ever been magic-wise. There's nothing that compares.
No.
To Blackpool.
I would say when you first walk into that dealer's hall, just take a moment just to look around the room where you are, because that's the moment you'll always remember. As you come down those steps, just glance across the whole thing and just take in, because it's a wonder to behold. And then head straight to the Alakazam stand.
Of course. And we've changed our new colour branding, is the branding or the colour of our website. So you're now looking for blue banners. Blue banners with our new Alakazam logo on it, which is the nice oldie-fashionedy one. So make sure you pop over and see us. Right, so we've come to the end of this week's Alakazam Live. But before we say goodbye, I'm just going to play this once more and then we'll be back. So let's take a look.
Hi guys, Chris Congreve here. I'm really excited to be coming back to the Alakazam Academy in January. You're going to see some of the things that I've been working on for the last 12 months. There's card routines, there's mentalism routines using coins, and my personal favourite, there's a really cool diary effect that uses a regular pack of cards and an ungimmick diary. You can just fill it in yourself. Instant reset. So but there's some ungaffed stuff in there using cards. There's stuff using gimmick cards. If you've enjoyed my previous academies, you're really going to love this. There's, I think, some really cool stuff in there. So can't wait to see you in January. And Alakazam Academy, be there or don't.
Right, so that's happening this Saturday at 4 p.m, I believe. So go grab your tickets now. And remember, you can pick up Time Traveller and Pub Crawl on our website, along with the Earl of Sandwich. And if you don't follow us on our socials, make sure you do. Harry puts up a video every single day. And thank you everyone that comments and likes them. It's great, and it helps us be seen. Oh, the other thing,
and it's also really good magic. He does some amazing tricks on there.
Yeah,
he's really putting in a lot of time learning these tricks and putting them on there, and they are amazing. So you get to see a little free magic show every single day.
Yeah, and he picks some odd stuff as well. Or not odd stuff, but stuff you wouldn't expect him to do like the split dice box. Today he done the, you know, the domino trick.
Oh yeah.
He done that today.
Oh yeah, domino card. Yeah, lovely.
So he's picking some of those. Another thing I wanted to mention as well, anyone that's placed an order with us recently would have noticed that once you've paid for your order, you'll get a code. It's giving you a code. Now basically what that code is, we've had so many customers saying to us that, oh, I've recommended you to all my friends or recommended you down the local magic club and things like that, that we wanted to give you something back. So the computer's going to generate you your own personal code. Now, if you share this code with a friend who's looking to purchase something from Alakazam, they will save 5% on their whole order, but also you will earn 5% of their order in cash. So it's going to cost you nothing. Just keep that code, and if ever you want to recommend a product from Alakazam, just tell them to put the code in and it will save them 5%. They're happy. You're going to earn 5% to spend on magic. You'll be happy. And that's just our way, one of the ways we like to say thank you to you guys. That's all set up now and it's all working. And even if you want to do it through your magic club and have the money go into your club, we can set you up your own one for the magic club, and any club member that uses that code will then earn money for your magic club as well. So if that's what you want, let us know and we can set that up for you. Otherwise, take your code and use it, earn yourself some money and save your friends some money. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Can't say fairer than that. So, guys, right, Neil just said the Academy at 4 p.m. How long is the session planned? The Academies usually go on for 2 to 2.5 hours. So we should be finished about 6:30. And that's it. Guys, that's it for this week's Alakazam Live. We will be back on Saturday with the Academy, and then for our last live before Blackpool, we will be back on the Tuesday. So next Tuesday we'll be back. So I want to say a big thank you to Noel Qualter for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And of course my co-host, Mr. Wayne Goodman.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to you guys for watching. Remember, if you haven't done so already, please like our Facebook page up there or follow us or whatever you do. Also check out our socials, our YouTube, Instagram and TikTok, and give those a like or a share or whatever you do. And if you haven't done so already, go check out The Hidden Treasures, my new review show.
No, deep dive.
What did I say?
Hidden Treasures.
Oh, that was my old one. This is the deep dive. But Hidden Treasures is going to appear in the deep dive. So every so often I'm going to be doing a deep dive specifically on a hidden treasure.
Nice.
So I'm going to combine the two, just like that. So guys, thank you so much for watching us. We will see you hopefully Saturday on the Academy. See you then.
See you next time.
Bye.